stack, get a Spirit Visage stack, Magic Resist, and you pointed out, not a lot of melee supports this week. We saw a ban of Taric, but no more than that. Malzahar seems like
Ward in the brush, has the flash, gonna pop it immediately, but it'll still get locked down by the slicing Maelstrom. He is gonna fall, nowhere to go. First blood going over to...
Had to go emergency Merc Treads first, like Faker did yesterday. While Kuro, Cuvee, and Ambition tussle in the mid lane. I mean, Marin's just proxying at this point.
Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be first brick going over to him. Didn't really need much assistance in order to secure this. Just that one kill, he was already managing well. Flash forward, Nethergrass goes in onto core JJ. Just stack on the Corruption Arrow just for good measure. Spirit charging it. So at least they pick this up, but whether or not they can utilize it will have to be seen as we progress through. The arrow going out, catches Tucson. Ambition in a rough spot though, will get locked down. Goes back and gets that big shield from the Taric. The invulnerability helping him out. They take out Malzahar, but here comes Spirit, here comes Marin. They're just locking up Samsung Galaxy. They have nowhere to go. They're going to pick up 3 kills for their trouble. Can't quite finish off Cuvee. He is just a bit too tanky.
Have good range wave there. Won't be the target just yet. It's Marin.
Oh yeah, Marin's going to get locked up, but he's going to take Cuvee for a ride. Flashes out. Now Cuvee way too deep. Doesn't have the Maelstrom up to mitigate.
Need to be respected. Picture in picture, we see that Marin might even get another buff.
Oh boy.
This is Marin, remember. He is the oldest.
Let's see. That's going to be the Ash Arrow down into Tucson. They are able to line up the Dazzle. Ambition trying to tunnel out, but he just can't do it. Gets hit with the Nethergrass straight into that Arrow of Corruption.
Cosmic Radiance.
The shield from the Taric, but walks straight into that petrifying gaze from Kuro, is just waiting for him in the river. Ruler having to flash over the blue wall. The Spirit was just sticking to him like glue, had that Ragnarok and the Ghost up. And now, after finding that kill onto Ambition, no hope of a smite away. They will take an Infernal Drake. So first Dragon here for Afreeca Freaks. Just
He's going for a Hachani-esque walk. He's like, I'm going to kill this this ward slowly.
And he gets the
that
hit,
was probably put
and
there
then he's
ages
still
ago.
sitting there, and oh dear, well, not so much his own. And looks like it's going to happen to Crown and Ambition as well. Oh, Air of Corruption comes through. Ambition will be able to flash away. Ash Arrow lands on the Tucson. Ambition trying to find his way into the pit to maybe go for the steal. Ruler getting locked down by Marin. Can't kill him in time. The Cosmic Radiance does come through. Now they jump over onto the cannon. Will be able to finish him off, but the Baron goes over to Afreeca Freaks. And Spirit moving over to this Ocean Drake, which recently respawned. We'll go ahead and clear that one. This doesn't give any damage about Cuvee's damage. You can see Ultimate coming through from Crown, trying to warp in time. They do have the Twisted Advance to try to lock down Marin, standing outside of the Slicing Maelstrom is Crown. They go against SK Telecom with this new group of teammates.
Afreeca aren't really doing much to stop the potential steal this time, so they realize they need to set up a bit better. Marin isn't interested in teleporting over. He just wants to take a free inhibitor.
He's trying to poke in. Oh, actually re-engage onto the Baron. Ambition still waiting in the wings. As that control ward down, so they couldn't clear those out. Baron down to below half HP. Tucson goes over the wall with a Nethergrass, locks up Ambition. Nicely done. He will lose his life, but they get the Baron for it. Marin still sticking around in the top lane, trying to find a kill on the Crown, is able to take him out.
He's gonna get Cuvee as well.
Able to trade back onto Cuvee. He has no mana. Double kill coming through from Marin. The enchanted
434 days later, it's like he never left. It's looking fantastic in this game.
And he is just going to keep the full court press going on. We can see the second inhibitor in the bottom lane getting ready to go down. The top lane tower about to fall, but they say, screw it, let's just go straight for the Nexus. Spirit jumping straight on a Ruler, able to take him out. Ambition falls to the wayside as well. Nexus is exposed. 30.5 minutes on the clock. Afreeca Freaks completely decimate Samsung Galaxy at the last second. So will it be the AD build? Will it be the AP build? Marin, he has the freedom to keep things. There are some Kuro fans out there.
There's probably more Kuro fans than Cry fans, at least.
I would hope so for his
mid
sake.
lane.
But yeah, mid lane, Crown gonna flash to the side. Nice seismic shot, Spirit!
What an outplay!
It's knocked right.
Really boost the sales of Samsung.
Yep. Now Marin gonna get jumped onto his advance coming through. Big burst of damage from the end of the line. He's gonna fall. Cuvee Marin and get him to use that lightning rush.
Was he spotted there? I guess not.
Oh no, if he hugs the wall well enough, Marin did dip back. It's gonna be the twisted advance. Haru says, hello, I'm here. Have a red buff to slow you up, but Marin flashes away.
Well.
Slow him up. Oh, they're gonna flash right over the wall. They really take him out. Q from the Maokai, not gonna connect, but it doesn't matter. Haru picks up the kill.
Still out, Maokai teleport as well. Profiting from their early pressure plays and they're smart play in the early game, it will be that first Drake as maybe a bonus misfortune too.
Yeah, Tucson, he's cut off. He's got a flash
Start, and they're going to look for a fight as well.
Yeah, Crown coming in, hops off, throws out the wall. Spirit, he's able to make his way out with a seismic shove, stops Kramer in midair, tries to jump back. Spirit hovering around his Raptors, won't be able to contest. And that is going to be quite a bit of an issue. Crown, he finds Spirit, but Kuro hits him with a really massive shock blast, tries to get out of there, flashes away, but Kuro's with the chase, comes up with the kill. Now QB in a bad spot, Marin dashing forward, going to be looking for the stun. He'll be able to find it with the slicing maelstrom. One more hit, he's got it. 2 kills, finally.
Quickly, the Samsung.
Yep. Still, that double Infernal Drake's going to be really crucial for them, and Kuro gets pushed back in, and Crown does the damage. And now Crown duking it out with Marin. That's the bomb coming through, won't be able to connect, and Marin just comes up with Afreeca. They've been inching back into this, but it's going to make it considerably more difficult. They are able to find it. Core JJ goes low. Kuro's trying to find a way to go in. Haru just waits at the quick draw, is able to jump over the wall, get himself out to safety. And it looks like Samsung Galaxy are going to be able to get away arms of his teammates. And Marin, he thinks better of this. Doesn't have to use a flash or even cost him his life, so he'll go ahead and peel back. Now Haru getting found by Spirit, popped up, takes a hell of a lot of damage, jumps back to collateral, and he lives a little bit.
Of Samsung, so thought they had the kill and went back. Tucson.
Ruler throws out the volley. There we go. Finds the kill onto Tucson. Nicely done. Have a flanking position that he can come from. Throw out the Weaver's wall. It's really only
risky stuff here.
Bombs coming through. Baron picked up by Haru, and a good night. Spirit goes into the pit to try to come up with the steal. Just unable to do so. Marin, does he want to commit for this? Has a slicing maelstrom, has the flash, but looks like
Weaver's wall. Speaking of, Ash Arrow hits
Ash
first.
Arrow does come through. Crown pops him back. That's going to be slicing maelstrom thrown down. Lateral damage in over the wall. Nice timing on the Zonias by Crown. However, not necessarily what they wanted for the kill, but that will open them up for this turret.
They want Tucson.
Yeah, Kube, he's going to flash forward, finds Tucson. He just gets destroyed. Ruler
Spirit's
coming
all
up with
alone.
that kill. Spirit able to tunnel out so he doesn't get popped up by the Zyra ultimate, but now just really nowhere to go. Kube is cutting off his retreat, and looks like he's just going to go down. Crown picking up
close, so the smite won't be here. That doesn't mean Afreeca can't try a contest.
Yeah, the shock blast doesn't come through from Kuro. Kramer only able to throw in a satchel charge, and the Baron goes down already. So much damage on this Samsung roster to be expected
there
with that Infernal Drake, that triple stack, and yeah, Marin coming to the back line, almost takes out Ruler. He's able to make it.
He went towards his own base.
Oh boy, Spirit though, he gets caught by that Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Kramer able to knock Ruler down. Shock blast doesn't connect, however, and Marin almost dies. Collateral damage not enough to finish him off.
Yeah, the burn from the red smite also not enough either, but the ult's been used. Ziggs has to move back because he sees QV, so finally the base is broken by Samsung.
Still really risky for both Crown and Ruler to stick around here. One shock blast from Kuro will contribution. And now, Triple Infernal shredding through that Elder Drake, and that's a massive buff to 80. It hasn't been the Ruler show, but he's been hitting these arrows time and time again, setting up for these kills, and hasn't died. 3-0-4 on the Ash. And now Kube is going to push forward, take up the turret. Be that big, unstoppable, unbreakable wall for Samsung, and they will knock down.
But I think he's done exactly what he needed to in this game. You know, there are definitely games. Kuro's hit by a max range.
Another arrow yet again. Ruler doing some work with these long-range arrows. But I think he's kind of comfortable with that one, as he's already almost killed Marin. Ruler takes a big burst of damage as Kramer throws out his ultimate, but the turret is going to fall nonetheless. Samsung will not be dissuaded. Still 10 seconds left on Kuro. Should be 3 inhibs down.
He's playing the controlled game. Marin has been trying to create pressure himself as he almost solo kills Haru, but
oh, wow. Okay. Got the double pop for his troubles, but Samsung, they'll get a free Baron. Ruler he'll up off of that. And now
they drop games against the likes of Hongdu Monster as well, so haven't had a perfect series in a while. This one will join that as well. There's the arrow on Kuro.
Yep. Takes a big hit, but Ruler has to flash away. Bomb won't connect onto him. He's able to make his way out, but Spirit trying to flash out to safety. Can't do so. Kube pops him with the ultimate. He goes forward. Looks like he's going to get a Guardian Angel pop for his troubles, but the Nexus towers have been falling. Nexus now exposed. Several members of Samsung are low. This is the Alamo for Afreeca Freaks to see if they can pull something off. Bard tries to go for the TP into the back line, but realizes I don't really have enough time.
Tarek again. This is really interesting. It's been the answer, and I say answer with inverted quotes, to the Malzahar. To me, picking a melee support into the jungler, it's actually going to be Crown.
Crown zipping his way in. Marn goes back in for the trade, gets stunned up. Rune Prison immediately thrown down. And he is just going to die in this exchange. Doesn't even pop the flash. Knows that he's dead to rights.
The Bastion link on the Lee Sin early damage means the Dazzle will connect. He's going for another gank here.
Finds it on the
between turrets.
Gets the Sonic Wave. Does he want to go for this and be underneath the tower? And Core JJ has to flash over the wall. Barely stays alive. Pops the heal onto himself. The slow comes through. Flash forward by Koro. Comes up with the kill. Haru going to have to exit as swiftly as he can. And just a bit of an overstay, really greedy play, and here comes the red carpet laid out for him. Crown getting locked up, kill picked up by Kuro. Kuve too late on the roam down to help turn that one around.
No
has
blast
to just wait over the wall. He's actually going to go in with this one, but the command protect is there. Kuve's able to get...
And the cost here is that showing himself in top means they're going to get this first Drake. It's only a Cloud, not as high priority as the 3 Infernals we had last time.
Surprise this build. Haru, though.
He's dead.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do against this one. Just gets burned out. Marin picks up his second kill at that turret kid. Good amount of damage in. Haru does find 2 Sin. That's going to be the arrow coming in from Ruler. Finds it yet again. And Haru flash here by Kuro, but Haru follows up with his own. Gets the Sonic Wave. Realm Warp coming through from Crown. Kuro trying to run back, but he just can't do it. Rune Prison comes down. The Overload will kill him. Flash over the wall from Kuve. Takes him to safety. And looks like he'll be able to make it back underneath this tower. But Marin, ooh. Yep. And still opted in to that Proto Belt. He's had that completed for a bit of time now. And Samsung.
Big fight time.
Into the bottom lane. Core JG flashing forward. Is able to find Kramer with the stun. But
big equalizer.
That might have been a bit more than they could chew. That's going to be the Radiance coming through from Kara. Cuve arriving. 4 men stunned up with the slicing maelstrom, but he still goes down. Kramer finds the kill, and Ruler is swift to follow. Will that be a triple kill? No. Goes over to Kuro. Samsung committing Freaks completely turned that one around.
Samsung and probably the viewers at home got baited by the fact that the cannon was on so many members as Kuro.
Finds Kuro, is able to
the item itself doesn't have the same gold efficiencies, but does fit Rumble if you want to build it. Could also go in other directions. I guess Proto Belt became the item build after Vulnerable work once upon a time.
Sounds great in theory. Marin, though, overheated. In a bit of a rough spot. Just going to get kicked right into the wall so he can't go anywhere. HB.
Need some sweepers as well. They only have a single one.
Oh, boy.
Samsung.
Samsung, they're really running a bit of a gamble
see the help.
here.
It's at 4,000 now. They might just get it.
Afreeca Freaks are roaming up. Can they get there in time? It's going low. Can they kill him on the exits? That's going to be the red carpet thrown down. Tucson flashing forward. Is able to find Core JJ. They take him out.
Here's Olaf.
Oh boy, Spirit sprinting forward, jumping onto Kube, who flashes away. But a big shockwave comes through. Ruler goes down. Kube on the other side of the fight gets burned out by Marin with a flame spitter. Crown trying to run his way out, gets silenced. The Malefic Vision's ticking down, and the axe flies straight.
Happy time for Samsung, but Turbo Olaf walks in. Tether range is still there. Big wombo. Nowhere for Ruler to go, nowhere for Crown.
More of an afterthought. Kube, though, getting jumped on by Marin. Throws down the equalizer. He'll get the stun and flash away, but Marin, he might be able to chase this one out. Meanwhile, here comes Spirit,
Olaf.
wrapping around from the other side. Throws out the sight. And Crown's going to go in. Overheat does come through from Marin, so he has to just run away. Has that blast cone to take it to safety. Crown,
wow, Crown really wants it.
The wall. Yeah, he wants to try to take this one out. Looks like he will be able to win this trade quite handily. Marin flashing out, gets the slow from the Electro Harpoon, the speed up from the scrap shield. Meanwhile, Baron goes down. Spirit finds it. Clear here from Samsung. It's going to be rough. They have to rely on Crown, really, to try to keep his marks as best as he can. Cosmic Radiance comes down.
There's a lot of ifs. There's so many conditional factors to make a melee champion already work. It's not
bad. Another turret, another inhibitor likely to go down. Spirit sprinting in. That command protect. Mitigate a little bit more damage. Ruler doing what he can to hit these minions, but he can't really walk up to get the majority of the wave. Corrupting arrow comes out.
Big equalizer.
He gets taken out. Equalizer as well, helping that. Big shockwave will help work down as Kuve and Crown fall. Now it does look that way. TP coming through to keep the minion alive. And the turret already falling. The first one goes down. Afreeca Freaks looking to close this out. 3:40 minutes. Or JJ not going to find anything. Spirit just running straight onto Ruler's face. Still has the GA up. Takes him out. The shockwave back up off cooldown. They find Haru. That's going to be the game. Afreeca Freaks on their debut. Spirit.